everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Grue Room. And today on the Grue Room, we got a very special guest today. She's a scream queen, a horror icon. I can't say enough good things about her. She's the star of Night of the Demons, Return of the Living Dead, The Barn. Oh my God, Sorority Girls. Just so many horror films that she's been a part of. Yes, I'm talking about Lee Lee Linnea Quigley. Lee Linnea Quigley is going to be our guest today, and I am so excited because she's someone that I followed for a very long time. Night of the Demons is my favorite horror movie of all time. And oh my God, yeah, I'm so excited to be talking to her, and it's coming up next. Okay, here we go. Everyone, welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for coming on the show.
Of course, for Grue, yes. Anything.
Well, I was looking stuff up on you. Like you wrote books and you made songs, right?
Yeah, I did. I did both.
Wow.
I liked doing the songs better than the books, but yeah, it was a lot more fun and creative. The books were just like, okay, what happened? I'm doing another book too that I was doing that right during COVID, like talking to a writer in England. So when COVID's over, hopefully that'll come out, a tell-all.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice.
Not that I have that much to tell all about, but, there's some stuff.
and like, what kind of bands were you in? Were you the singer, the bass player, the lead guitarist?
I played guitar, rhythm guitar, a little tiny bit of lead, and singer.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. It was fun. It was really fun.
Nice. And you went around.
We had a good time.
You went around the bars and played gigs and stuff too?
Yes, we did. And we one time we were playing at Madame Wong's, which was in Chinatown in LA. And there's like all these stairs we have to go up with, like, the amps were big then and really heavy. And we knew 5 songs. So we played the 5 songs, and Madame Wong, the lady, is like, you play more. And we're like, that's all we have, we're like, so we played them again and again and again. It was so funny. We're like replaying all these songs.
Oh my God, that's nuts. And
it was really weird. We were like, oh, what do we do? Okay, play the set again, Because she was mad. She was really bad.
Oh, no.
And back then, well, even now, it's hard to get gigs in clubs, and everybody wanted to play Madame Wong. So we were like lucky to be able to do it. So we didn't want to blow it.
Wow. Okay. And
maybe nobody noticed. I don't know.
Hey, if everyone at the bar was drunk, they probably thought they were hearing a different song.
Exactly. We knew. We thought, oh my God, we're so obvious. It was obvious to us. And what was really weird too is the guys like wanted to help us up the stairs with our amps and stuff. Mm-hmm. But then when we like refused their advances, they didn't want to help us leave. So we had to like tear down and like go down those stairs again. It was like funny. I don't know how we did it. It was like crazy. 3 of us girls.
Wow, that really is nuts.
It was really crazy.
And you also did. You were in a music video for Lemmy and his gang in Motorhead, right?
Yes, I did Motorhead. I did a Ramones, and I did a Revolting Cocks.
Wow. Damn.
So that was a lot of fun.
How how were the shoots like for working with those like top bands?
Well, they were good. The Ramones were really nice, down to earth guys. And Lemmy and oh God, Phil, and I forget the drummer's name always, but they were really cool. They were funny. They cracked me up. They were that funny English guys. They were really
Nice,
funny.
nice.
I think the drummer was from Sweden or something, but
Okay.
they were really funny. And it's like I know Lemmy hung out at the Rainbow, and
Mhm.
he just wanted to be recognized and everything.
Wow.
But they were really nice.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I,
Yeah.
and I wanted to. I mean, I know you probably been asked these questions like a million times. Especially with like horror. Um, what what did you like? Like, what was your most fun scene you had playing trash and Return of the Living Dead?
Oh boy. Probably, well, anything without the effects makeup. So dancing fun. Uh, when I'm sitting there with Miguel, Spider, saying I want to, I'm fantasizing about dying. That was fun too, because it was just so off the wall. And then, well, also the scene with suicide, because I didn't have to memorize that many lines, was fun. Where he's like, "This ain't no costume. This is a way of life." He was so funny, and we just had a good time doing it. And also, there was no rain. The rain was like horrible. It was so cold.
I know. I bet because I mean, especially for you because like it's raining and you basically don't have any clothes on. So like that
Exactly. It
happened
was
in
miserable.
crazy.
So anything without rain and anything without makeup was great. It was a
Okay,
lot of fun.
okay. And like the dance scene that you do as trash, did you have to learn moves for that or was that all you?
I just made it up. I didn't even know what I was going to be dancing to. And I just like made it up off the top of my head. I just thought, I don't know. I do things off the cuff. I don't like like totally rehearse them
Mhm.
to where it's like staged or like old. I like to do it like right when I'm doing it.
Okay. Nice.
To me,
Nice.
that's the more realistic.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. And
Yes.
my the horror film that's like my best horror film of all time is Night of the Demons. Like that is my absolute best. And
Oh,
I wanted to ask like what did you have more fun doing, playing the wild girl or the demon?
oh, the wild girl. Again, we're talking about makeup effects. But if I didn't have the makeup effects, it would have been fun to play the demon because I was just like sarcastic and taunting everybody. So if I didn't have the makeup on, it would have been fun to be the. I liked it right before I got possessed.
Okay, here you go.
With the lipstick and always saying, "Is my makeup okay?" It was
Yeah,
just such a weird thing to do, but it was written really well.
yeah, yeah, that it definitely
And
was.
Kevin let us go with it, just be crazy. So it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, those scenes were wild when, when you be, become the demon, like when you're with the guy and you're like, stop staring at me, and your face gets all
Yes.
evil looking, and
So hopefully a lot of guys don't think that on their first date when they score, when they are scoring with somebody, they don't think, "Oh no, how's my makeup?" No, your makeup's fine. Don't look, don't look back. That would be awful. That would scar somebody.
That definitely would, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And one that you made that pink that pink dress, the pink tutu, was it, right? Like,
I guess it was. I didn't know what it was. I was like, is this a baby doll dress or but they call it a ballerina. And I'm
ballerina
like,
dress, yeah.
oh, okay. I didn't even know that. I was like, I didn't know that till like the second one came out and my title was like ballerina girl or something. And I'm like, oh, I was a ballerina. Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, because that scene, like where you're in the store, and the store clerks are looking at you while uh Amelia Kincaid is stealing everything, and like
Yes.
that dress, like that scene became big, and you made that dress big, and I think you even brought it back in the reboot for Night of the Demons as well.
Yes. They made a dress that was sort of like it, not exactly. I never got the dress. They promised me the dress, but we do photo ops in a dress like that. So I
Yes.
feel like you've seen the movie Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like Baby Jane Hudson when I'm like wearing that dress. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, I feel so creepy.
Like, how what was your what death scene did you like the most in Night of the Demons?
Oh, let's see. Oh, when I say run, Judy, run, see Judy, run, when because I got to talk the director into getting out of makeup for that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, it's going to be really scary, much more scary if I'm like without makeup and I say this,
Yes.
because it's like I can change back and forth, you know. And he's like, oh, that's a great idea. So the next day I didn't have to get in makeup again. So I was like so happy.
Oh man, that's
So
awesome.
and I said it with extra glee, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm not in that makeup, which took hours and hours and hours.
Wow. Wow. And how was it like working with uh Milia Kincaid? Because I know you're, well, not now with COVID, but I know you were doing horror cons with her, and she had the black dress and you had the pink one.
Yes. Yes. I wanted her outfit. I liked hers better. I was like kind of jealous because I like the more punk rock stuff. And I felt like a fool with the pink dress on. So I was like, I want your dress, Amelia, you know, because I thought she was cooler. I'm going to take you with me while I let in a dog. I have a
Okay.
rescue
Okay.
and they're barking because, of course, right when we're like going to do this, some men start working on the road in
Uh,
front.
um,
So hopefully I won't lose you. Hold on. I
all
just have to
right,
get
no
them in because they're
problem. Uh, I know all about dogs. Like, my dog barks when I'm on like calls and stuff. Like, I'll be doing one of these Zoom calls, and my dog will be
oh, of
going crazy.
course. Uh-oh. Stay. Ah, I gotta get the one because she
No
likes to
problem.
bark under the door. Well, I have 15. Stay. Move on. Move on. Hold on. Get. Okay. Woo! Barking.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. Like I said, my dog is the same way. I got this tiny little dog, and
Oh,
his bark is like so loud.
they make so much noise. It's like,
I know
well,
exactly.
I guess for 15, that's not bad noise. And then they can get in the doors. I don't know if yours can. Mine are like
No,
demons. They
he's
can go through doors.
my
Like,
dog is too small. He can't push open doors.
oh, nice. I have small ones, like 6-pound ones, and then I
Yeah.
have like 80-pound ones. So
Oh wow,
stop
okay.
it. That was the little one. Stop it, Trashy. Trashy. Get off this. Okay, back again.
Yeah, no problem. And well, there's this B horror movie. Like when I tell people like I love this movie, they're looking at me saying, I never heard of it. And you got a fast scene in it. Jack Jacko. Like how
Oh my God.
I
Yes.
love that movie. Like
Really? Oh my
how was the
God.
set for that?
The set was funny. It was like, it was the director's house. It was that low budget.
Oh my
And it
God, are
was
you
the
serious?
director's son in it. He cast his son. And it's like, it was so funny because the son is very monotone in it.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice, he's just kind of like, doing his thing. Like there's a big thing coming after him and he's just kind of like, oh, okay, And I did behind the scenes footage on it, but it was funny
Nice.
because everybody was really nice. He hired his friends and it was a good set. It was in Florida and it was, I'm like thinking it's going to be warm. I come from
Mm-hmm.
California to Florida and they had to put heating pads on camera, on the film camera, because it was that cold. It got so cold
Oh
when we were
wow.
doing the outdoor stuff, like when
Mm-hmm.
I'm running after the kid to try to save him, and it was freezing. It was funny.
Oh
It's like, it's
damn.
not usually this cold in Florida.
Yeah, that I that's for some reason like that movie I always liked it like from when I was a kid till now and it was
Oh,
always one of
good.
the it was always one of those films I liked.
That's great because it was really low budget, but
Yeah.
it's like they had a certain amount of money
Mm-hmm.
and it was really funny too because when we did the film next door, they were doing Bible study and we
Oh
had
my
to use, and they were like thinking we were heathens or something, with all this demonic stuff. It was funny.
oh my God, that's so funny.
It was funny. The Bible Belt, we're like, uh-oh, we're going to be in trouble.
Nice, nice. And you were also a soul in Freddy Krueger's chest on Elm Street 4. Like, how was it like to film that? Like, how do you even get to film? Like, how did that work? Like being a soul and
Oh, well, my ex-husband was a special effects artist
mm-hmm.
and they knew my work. And so I guess they got to talking and they said, oh, what about having Linnea in Freddie's chest? And they're like, oh, that's a great idea. So they had me inside Freddie's chest and we almost died because the whole thing fell over and almost hit the camera. It was like a huge accident on set. But we had to go back and do it again. I'm like, uh-oh, here we go again, tempting fate again.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I like that one, the fourth one too. I like the first, the second, and the fourth a lot.
Yeah, the fourth one was really good. I
Oh yeah.
liked it. Yeah, it was really good, the fourth one. Like
Oh yeah.
my favorites out of the series are actually 3 and 4.
Wait a minute. Who's in 3?
Three was like
I get them mixed up.
the Dream Warriors. The
Oh,
Heather Langenkamp was in that, and um oh, what's her name? The the big time actress now. The oh, what's her name?
Jennifer Rubin.
No, the
Uh,
blonde. Oh my God, why am I blanking on her name?
oh my God, yes. Um, I know who you're talking about, but yes,
Patricia Arquette.
That's right. Okay, I love that one too. Okay, I'm getting it mixed up. Maybe it's 1, 3, and 4 that are my favorites. I
Okay.
can't remember. I get one. I remember the first ones of everything,
Yeah.
and then most sequels aren't very good. But with that, it was good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I love Patricia Arquette. She is so good.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's like one of them that like made the movie and like won't talk about it.
Oh my gosh, that's a famous, movie for horror.
I
She should
know.
talk about it.
I know, right?
Wow. I don't like that. That's
Right.
kind of
Yeah,
weird.
exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I mean, even Johnny Depp, even like he actually talks about being on the first Elm Street. Like he's not ashamed of that, but I don't know for some
But
reason
she
some
is,
people.
huh?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be ashamed. I mean, that's how you started. I mean,
Hmm.
maybe some director saw you on it, and it's kind of dumb to do that.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Yeah.
You're in a horror movie, Death Care, and you work with like a lot of big name people in the horror world for that film, including you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I mean, I love to meet horror people because they usually are really genuine and most of them do love what they do.
Yeah.
You know, I guess there's Patricia Arquette who doesn't, but uh, most of them do. They're because it's a lot of work. And especially when you were doing it on film, it was a lot of work and dedication, and you were dealing with no money a lot of times, or not a lot because it was a horror film. Now they're giving money to horror films. But back then it was kind of like looked as a lesser degree of work, like the
Yeah, I don't know
dramas
why though.
were the main thing, and then comedies, but you weren't given like much credence of it.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why, because like horror films that draw a huge fan base. Like all the horror fans that come to these horror cons are very loyal, and horror has always like drew like such a big fan base, and that's why I don't get why they wouldn't pay the they
I
wouldn't
don't know.
pay like good money for it.
I don't know either. And like this one I'm going to in Vegas, Richard Dreyfuss is going to be there. And
Oh
you'd
yeah.
never think in a million years Richard Dreyfuss would be doing it. And I saw Kathleen Turner at one, and I'm like, what horror film did she do?
Wow.
I still don't understand. I'm trying to think which one she did that was like horror.
Didn't wasn't she like that mom serial mom
Oh,
or
Serial
something,
Mom.
right? Yeah, yeah.
That's true. That's true. So she did, yes. I totally forgot that one. But I'm thinking of like Romancing the Stone or whatever it was that she did. Something Heat, where
Okay.
she was like the first actress besides like Lauren Bacall or something with that really deep voice, and
Exactly.
it was, but I was like, I'm really bad. I was too scared to go up and say hi to her. I'm like, I can't go up. I'm like, I'm too nervous.
Now, like, what would you do if you had a death care nurse as one of your nurses? If you were in the if you had to have a nurse that was a death care nurse.
I don't know. I would sneak out of the hospital, I think. I would like put on a scrub outfit and hightail it out of there.
Yeah,
That's what I'd
same.
do.
Same. Yeah. I'll be like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
that would not be good. That would not be good.
And how was working on the camp at Twilight with Felissa Rose?
It was fun. I had my own trailer, and it was
Nice.
like it was really fun. I liked the script a lot. It was very. I actually I don't usually see the movies I do, but I saw
Mhm.
it, and it was really good. I thought, I'm sure it wasn't a lot of money that they did it for, but it was good for that.
Oh
They
yeah.
had all the different characters and the little twist. And did you see it yet?
No, no. I
I
I
don't want to give it
am I
away
am
then.
I
I don't want to give
I
it
am
away.
going to though.
Yeah, it's very good. It's really good. I
Nice.
liked it.
Nice. And another horror film that I liked. You were part of the horror film The Barn, and
Yes.
like that was a great horror movie. When I was going into watching it, I was like, oh, it's probably a low budget horror film, and I'll give it a chance. And it was shot like really well and made really well.
Well, they did the barn too, right?
I know, I saw that. Like I was,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm in it a lot more.
nice.
And they did a great job. That Justin, the director and
Mhm.
writer, is a really good guy. So I'm so glad it turned out so good. I
Nice.
mean, you enjoyed it. I'm so glad.
Oh yeah. Is there anything you could talk about the barn too,
I
or you're
just
not
did
allowed?
one that is on. Oh, well, Lloyd Kaufman's in it. Ari Lehman, the first Jason. Uh, well, Mrs. Barnhart has had enough of their nonsense, and she takes matters into her own hands in some parts.
Okay.
So that's what I can say.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
What did what did you like most about being on set and filming the barn?
Oh, you mean the second one or the first?
The first one, because I know you really can't say much about the second.
Oh, I liked I liked it because it was it was really fun to play like a real like person that hates Halloween, because it's like not like me at all. And it was fun because it's like if you watch the take, they kept the take where I like scream and I throw the pumpkin up, and it actually I threw it up and it comes down, it hits me on the head,
No.
and it was really funny. It was just like an accident, and it just went boom off my head. So if you do it in slow mo, you'll see the pumpkin hitting my head and flying off.
Oh my God.
So he's like, and then in the barn too, I like have to go up these stairs and exit the store.
Hmm.
Well, nobody told me when you exit the door, it's a drop off.
Oh
I
no.
mean, a really long drop off.
Oh
So
no.
I like go up, I go through the door, and it was dark, and I'm like, I thank God saved myself by hanging onto the door, and the door is swinging back and forth, and I'm like hanging on the doorknob. It would have been a bad fall.
That definitely would have been a bad
I
fall.
hope they keep it. They were filming, so hopefully it'll be in the bloopers. I was like, oh man, thank God I held on to this doorknob.
That wouldn't have been fun. That wouldn't like
No,
go
that would
on.
have been really
Oh,
bad. That would have been really bad. But nobody told me, I guess they thought I knew that it was like a false front.
oh no.
But, you're in the scene and you're like, oh, I'm going through here and woo, it was funny.
Wow. Yeah. And I don't know if this film is out yet or not. I was looking up the film. It seems good. It's Death Death Drop Death Drop Death Drop Gorgeous. And
It is. Well, it's not out on DVD.
okay, okay. So basically, it's like a film where the killer goes after like young gay men and drains their blood.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I was like surprised. They sent me a link to watch it, and it's really good.
Oh.
I didn't know what to think because when I filmed my thing, I was in Salem, Mass,
Mm-hmm.
and they shot me, for a couple hours doing something. And I thought, well, I'm not going to think it's that great. It's like small camera and everything. But then I saw it and it's like they did an amazing job.
Oh, wow.
They're working on something else now. And I wish I could do it, but with COVID,
Oh, okay.
can't do too much. I did a few films last year,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them is on Google Play, it turned out really good, from Asylum, which did Sharknado. It's
Oh,
called
yeah.
Triassic Hunt,
Oh,
and it
okay.
turned
Yeah.
out really good.
Sweet. Nice.
I didn't know what to think. I'm like, well, dinosaurs, they're going to have these really hokey dinosaurs, but the dinosaurs looked great. And
Oh,
I'm a
really?
sucker for dinosaur movies. I love dinosaur movies. Yeah, the
Wow.
dinosaurs looked amazing.
Wow. Okay. So they must have hired someone good to like make make them look real, the special
Oh,
effects and all
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know what they did, but they did a good job. If you go on YouTube, the trailer's on there.
Okay. Oh
So
man,
you can
yeah.
get like kind of a feel for what it's like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
But I
definitely
got to
definitely
play
gonna
a
watch.
bitch in that. That was fun.
Oh, get out, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Nice, nice. Now that's not out yet either, right?
No, that's out now
Oh,
on
okay,
Google
that's
Play,
out now.
on Google Play
Okay.
or YouTube, or um, like it's going to go on Amazon, but not yet. They're not going to. A lot of companies aren't releasing physical copies anymore, which
I
is
know.
really a shame because I'm into physical copies of stuff. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not into
Mm-hmm.
like a link or
Exactly.
uh, you know, so it's kind of like a drag, but maybe they'll change their minds if most people complain or something.
Yeah, true, true. You never know. Damn, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I definitely have to watch that one because it's it sounds good.
it really is. It really is. And Michael Pare is in it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. And how was it like playing Wolf in Bone Hill Road?
Oh, that was fun. I had a good time doing that. That was my first time working with Todd Sheets, and I really enjoyed the experience. He's a really good director and knows how to work with the actors. There's the directors that are more actor friendly, and then there's the ones that aren't,
Mm-hmm.
that are more like just about the film and they don't know how to talk to actors, but he makes everybody kind of work as a group, or not makes them, but he makes it so that everybody's like a equal working together. It was really fun.
Nice, nice. Well, you play everything like a demon, zombie, a werewolf. I think you even played a witch at one time too. And
Yes.
yeah, yeah, like
Yeah,
you.
there's something something that's going to be out that I did. Oh my God. I think, let's see, 20, 30 years ago. They're going to finally release it. Finally
Oh,
get it done. Talk about procrastinating, huh? Waited 30 years to get something out. It's crazy.
which which film's that?
I don't know what they renamed it. I'm trying to think what they renamed it because it's been under so many different names when they were
Uh,
producing it. Witch something. Oh my God, what was it? I don't remember.
Okay. and
My
and this,
brain cells aren't dying. It's just there's so many movies I can't remember the names of them.
oh no, I've looked up your films, and you've been in like so many horror films. Like
Yes,
like like
luckily, yes.
from the 80s up until now, like you've been in like tons and tons and tons of horror films.
Oh yeah. Think I like horror? I think I do. Oh no, I've never done a horror film. Oh, I'll be Patricia Arquette. No, I haven't done that.
And you also worked like, I'll probably say his last name wrong. David Dakota.
Dakota.
Okay.
I've done a ton of films for him. And you know
Yeah.
what he's doing now?
No.
He's doing Lifetime Hallmark movies.
After all those horror films that he did.
Yeah, can you believe it? But
Wow.
it's like if I went to go do one, they'd say, "Oh my God, you're rotten. You can't be in our film because we're all about goodness." And
Hmm.
but then they get him, and he's done like all this nudity and
Yeah, I was just
and
gonna say that. Like,
violence, and it's like it's crazy. He and Little Ray are both doing these Lifetime movies.
insane.
It's really weird. It's really weird.
Yeah, because if you watch one of his films, it's basically a a hot guy with no shirt on,
Yes.
sometimes showing the butt shots, and that's basically his whole movie.
Oh my gosh, you're right. You're right. So yes. And he would always go, "Oh, women like to see men in their tidy whities." I'm like, "No, it's men like." What are you guys doing? Fighting again? Oh,
Well, okay, so I guess Lifetime never watched one of his films. Oh, think your thing free?
no, I don't think it would
Okay.
be this funny. What's the weather like there in Philly right now?
Right now it's actually pretty
Because
warm.
you had snow, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah, we got
Wow,
we
you
got
just had
killed with
snow
snow.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. It's
we
the
got
weather's weird. It's like
it is.
possessed.
It is. It's
Snow, ice storms,
yes.
and then like, oh, it's warm now.
Now it's warm. Yeah, like for like two
Yep.
weeks straight we were hit with ice and snow, and now it's warm and everything is melted. And I like I wanted to ask you
Oh
like
yeah. Oh yeah. Crazy.
how do you feel about the term being called a screen queen?
I think it's great. I like it. Um, it's better than being called other things, right?
That's true.
No, it's an endearing title. I like it. I like it.
And I heard you're directing a horror film now.
Yes, I right now I just got the hard drive for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Zombie Games,
Mm-hmm.
and it was done. I directed it. I was in it and produced it.
Oh wow.
It was like it's a UK production because I have my own channel on YouTube, but this one is like an episodic, like 8 episodes, and it was so much work. Oh my God, it was a lot of work,
Wow.
but we did it.
Okay, nice. Now this is like the
And
the
Donna Wilkes is in it. Donna Wilkes from Jaws too.
yeah, really. Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, and she played Angel. I don't know if you remember the movie Angel, but it,
Oh,
it was like a like a cult favorite.
oh, okay. Huh. I definitely have to check it out. Uh, like this is the first time you ever directed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I loved it. It was really fun. I like doing it. It's always fun to do stuff you haven't done before. You know,
Mhm.
it's like, okay, I've done the acting thing, and then, okay, I've done the music thing.
Yep.
So now I'm doing the directing thing. So that's cool.
And you also did work with Charles Band and Full Moon, right?
Yes, I did. I did. My first job was with Charlie Band. My first real job kind of was on Fairy Tales, like when I was like, I think I was like 17 or 18.
Oh wow, really?
And I got to work with him before he was Full Moon or anything, before he was a company.
Wow.
So it was kind of fun to, like, years later, work with them again.
Oh wow, okay. Uh, is there anything you could say about? I see you're in Terra Tunes 4. Like, is there anything you could say about that?
It's a really interesting film, and I actually am going to be filming some more in, I think it's April,
Okay.
just to, just as like a little added bonus or something. But
Nice.
I play a agent who's kind of like on the prowl a little bit.
Okay.
So it was fun. And I got to work with Brink. It's her first real directing thing.
Oh
So
wow, nice.
that was fun. That was fun. I don't know if she's going to be directing this new stuff or if it's Joe Castro.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, she's
And I have a
someone who
film coming out this year that Joe Castro is actually acting in,
really.
called Appetite for Sin,
Oh, nice. Okay.
a vampire film. So
Oh
that
wow,
ought to
that's
be
awesome.
interesting. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Damn, yeah. Definitely want to see that one. Nice.
Yeah. Maybe you'll like it as much as Jacko. I don't know. Jacko's your favorite. I know.
Well, that's one of mine. Like my favorite is actually Night of the Demons. I don't
Okay.
like no horror movie would top that for me. For some reason, I could watch that movie like every week.
Oh, wow. That's a
Yeah,
good thing. That's a good thing.
yeah,
I'll have to, when I haven't talked to the director forever, but I'll have to tell him that you're a big fan of Jacko. He'll like that.
definitely. Yeah. Uh, what do you like to do for fun when you're not acting?
Oh God. I like doing stuff like shopping. I love shopping, going to
Oh,
stores, thrift store shopping especially.
nice.
I like to swim, and except in the ocean because I saw Jaws. I'm a little bit fearful, but lakes and pools are okay unless the lake is in Florida and then there's alligators.
That's true.
I I I like to go to dinners and just normal stuff. No
Nice.
base jumping or um, I don't like to smoke crack cocaine.
See, that's good. That's why you stay young and healthy.
And I have my teeth, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you got teeth.
Really? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny. I like that one.
Really?
Um, is there any television shows you're currently binge watching?
Oh, I am watching Schitt's Creek.
Nice, nice.
I never sit down, especially with all these animals, and watch
Hmm.
TV. But I kept hearing Schitt's Creek, Schitt's Creek. And I love Catherine O'Hara.
Okay.
So I started watching it, and Basket on Hulu. So
Nice.
I've been watching those two a lot. Otherwise, it's just true crime. I love true crime.
Oh, I know. I know. Those things are great. Yeah.
I love that stuff.
I like
I
that and
just saw
like
The Night Stalker on who actually hit a house in North Hollywood when I lived there.
really.
And that is scary stuff.
Whoa. Damn. Yeah, those things are are great to watch, like true crimes, and I even like these like ghost shows too, like ghost hunters and all that.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are really fun. I just did on my channel, I did the intros and outros for a show called Paranormal Truth,
Oh,
which is a
nice.
really good, like, examining the different, myths and stuff. Are there vampires,
Mm-hmm.
ghosts, all that stuff. That was fun.
Awesome. And you do a lot of work with Pete
Yep,
PETA, right?
yep,
Okay. Now
I do.
do you work do you help them like work for them or
Oh no, I don't work for them. I've just done certain things for them, like
mm-hmm.
when they have campaigns like Fur is Dead or Go Vegetarian. I'd rather go naked than, I've done like photos and like events and things like that.
Okay.
And like,
Nice.
contributed to their cookbooks or, whatever I can do.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. And what kind like what's on your playlist now? Like what kind of music are you currently listening to?
Oh, wow. Um, I still listen to a lot of 80s,
Oh, I love
actually.
80s, yeah.
I still go to that because I was listening to the newer stuff and it was like all like computer generated
Yes.
stuff. And I was like,
Yes.
that's not art. I'm
I
sorry. To me, that's not art. But, I'm not really into the big names that are like out there that sound like, it's like, oh God. It's like weird stuff.
yeah, exactly. You're right.
And they're choking. It's like, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, true. True.
Yes.
That now you've been in so many horror films. What are like what are like some of your top horror films that you love to watch? Like a horror films that you could watch like over and over.
Oh boy. That's a good. Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Nice.
Jaws, even though it's people don't really consider it a horror film, but I
Oh, it
think it
definitely
is. It
is.
changed my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jaws, let's see. I like the Nightmare on Elm Streets
Mm-hmm.
and let's see, what's another horror film that I really like? God, I'm going blank on horror films. There's so many.
I know
I
there's
like
tons.
I like Sleepy Hollow. That's good
Yes.
too.
Yes. Yeah.
So those are my top ones. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like number one, I think.
Okay, sweet. Sweet. Nice.
Yeah, I like that one. It scared me when it was at the drive-in when I was little.
Oh
I
wow.
was like, whoa, this is a true event. Oh my God.
Uh, Is there what's coming out next for you? Is there any films you want to plug or
Well, I'm trying to think. Buzz Cut which I did in New Zealand.
Okay.
Last March, I came home I came home February 2nd, right before the pandemic. That's coming out, and it's a fun horror comedy. That's really good. And Triassic Hunt, which just came out, and Appetite for Sin, Zombie Games, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be doing a lot of shows. I don't know. There's talk. I just got a script of this really cool animal liberation type of script.
Oh, nice.
And it's a horror film, and I'm hoping that goes this year.
Okay.
Hopefully COVID will be done with.
I know, right? I know. This is horrible.
I'm so everybody is.
I know. I miss going to like horror cons and stuff, because the horror cons they usually have around Philadelphia and New Jersey, and like all of them are like done for now. Like they aren't doing nothing.
I know it, but I think they're coming back. I think they're going to be happening now soon.
Good. Yeah, I miss that. I love going
it's
to those.
terrible. I mean, you miss your horror family. It's horrible.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And where can fans find you at? Like, what's your like websites and social and all that?
Oh, okay. If you go to Linnea-Quigley.com, everything's on there. The rescue's on there. My Facebook's on there. Everything is on there. If somebody wants to hire me, it's on there. Through Judy Fox. Everything's on there.
Nice.
If they go there.
Nice.
If they want a cameo shout out, whatever. It's all there.
Right. That's right. You're on that too, right? Cameo,
yes.
Yeah. That's right, yeah.
Yes, it's on there.
Nice.
So if you want to donate to the rescue, if you want to have me on Cameo, if you just want to say hi, the Instagram's there, the Facebook's there. So everything all in one, all inclusive place to go.
Sweet. That's great. All people have to do is just go to one place and they get all your pages.
Yeah, and it's better than Walmart. So Superstore, the Walmart Superstore. Don't be seen in one. Do Instacart if you're gonna like buy from them. Don't go in this store, because you might be on the People of Walmart site.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You'll never live it down. You'll never live it down.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Like, it was so much fun talking to you. You're really funny.
It was. Oh, well, thank you. You are too. I love it. Thank you for having me.
Definitely.
And stay out of dark places at dark times and be careful.
Okay, I promise. And
okay.
And you have to stay out of Hull House.
Yes, I'm that man. Okay, you be good.
Okay, you too.
And nice talking to you.
Thank you. It's so much fun. Thank you.
Okay, bye. I'll see you in Philly.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.